I was in Bishop Jakes. We were both in Bishop Jakes community. We were in all. We've had so many amazing mentors along the way. But talk to us about the importance of community, and I want you to kind of wrap this whole thing up and move us towards a close. And what you would say to pastors' wives and women in ministry who are really trying to make the next season their best season.
So there's so much that I could say, but I'll say for the webinar. But I will say that isolation it distorts. Community brings clarity, and safe places bring growth. It's us saying, "Girl,
Mm,
you got permission to grow. You have permission to grow in who God's called you to, because it does not happen overnight. It really doesn't happen overnight. But for those who are really, sometimes have a true desire to say, hey, I want to make this work. I think that's the power of community, because you have someone to express those concerns with, express those seasons that you're wrestling with. How
mm,
am I? Because there's so many different things. Even your last webinar that you did, you talked about spiritual warfare. You talked about sometimes just feeling invisible, not seen. Those are things that we can talk about. Those are things that are honest, but how do we navigate through that? How do we get on the other side of that? It's one thing to talk about it and stay stuck in it